Hi, this is Ashley Kay from xrecoverysystem.com, and one of the questions or concerns I get asked a lot about is from men and women who tell me, I really screwed up. I love my ex greatly. I think he or she is the one for me, and I am just totally miserable without them. And what can I do to get them back? What can I do right now? Because I feel like I'm absolutely dying and I'm miserable without them. So when I instantly hear that, basically the fact when they say my ex is the one for me, and I need to get them back, I have to get them back, or else I'm going to be miserable and I'm going to die, sort of thing. When I get that impression from somebody asking me for help, instantly red flags go up, because I know that person is putting their ex on a pedestal. They're putting themselves in a bit of a hole because they're giving their ex too much power over them. Okay, if you feel like you're someone who can relate to that, if you feel like you might have been really recently after your breakup and you feel like, this is the one for me, I need to get this person back. If I don't get this person back, I may never ever be happy again. If you feel like that, then really you need to stop and have a really big deep think about what you're saying, because what you're most likely thinking is an illusion. Okay, it's not actually real. Just imagine someone else putting that kind of pressure on you, and thinking that you're the only one in the world for them, that if they didn't have you, they were going to be miserable for the rest of their life. That's a bit dramatized, but basically that's what you're saying. And what kind of pressure that puts on you, to be able to perform or provide for this other person. Frankly, it would probably freak you out a little bit if you put that much pressure. If someone's putting you up on such a high pedestal, basically, that feel like you can't do wrong and that you're the only thing that's keeping them going. Okay, I've definitely had this experience as well, when someone's basically told me, when one of the relationships I was in, he basically told me, I don't have any other ambitions in life except for making you happy, except for you, okay, me. And it's like, it's not that flattering actually to a woman when you say that to her, okay? Basically you're saying, I don't have a life outside of you, and I'm just going to focus all my energies on you, on making you happy, on making the relationship work, on just focusing on you and you and you. That's the only thing that makes me whole. Okay, that is really dangerous when you give someone that power. Not only does it freak that other person out, and makes them question, okay, do I really want to be with someone who puts me up so high that, I can't do no wrong, sort of thing. You can't really relate to that person. Not only does that other person feel uncomfortable, but really you're sabotaging yourself and your relationship, because ultimately a relationship is about two people working together to grow together, but to grow as individuals as well. So the key is you need to grow as an individual and you need to grow together. So when you tell yourself that you don't have anything else going in your life except for this woman or this man, okay, that is a death trap, okay? Not only that, but when you tell yourself this, it will affect the way you interact with your partner, with your ex. When you try to get him or her back, they're going to sense this very quickly, that you really want them back. You're really eager to please them. You're eager to do anything to get them back. And when you tell yourself you would do anything to get your ex back, then you really need to re-look at this, because it means that you don't have control. You're giving someone else control of your happiness. that's really, really dangerous and very unhealthy for you. Okay, so the very first thing I would say, if you're feeling like this, if you're feeling you're giving this person too much power, then you need to take back that power onto yourself. And the only way you can do this is to tell yourself, I'm going to focus on me, and this other person is on my level. Okay, they're not God, they're not someone who can do no wrong, and if I don't have them, then I'm going to be miserable for the rest of my life. Okay, you're going to just put them down to your level and think, well, they're not perfect either. They definitely have issues. They contributed to the relationship breaking down. They didn't treat me very well. And, I deserve someone better than that. If that person is willing to put effort into the relationship and meet me halfway, then great, we can work something out. But if they're not, then I'm no longer going to put that person on a pedestal and think of them as this great being that I can't touch, because that is just not true. That's in your head. And, basically just put that energy back onto yourself instead of always giving them the power and thinking, if they don't do this, then I'm going to feel like this. Well, you can't control what that other person feels. You can only control how you feel and how you react to different things. So if they're not going to give you the response that you need, well, then you're going to say, well, I'm going to give myself that. I'm going to give love to myself. So I don't care as much if they don't give me that love or that attention that I desire. And when you do this, when you pour more of that love back into yourself and start focusing on what you want, things that make you happy, your own personal goals, and just doing these healthy things for yourself, then that other person is going to see. They're going to notice that, oh, he is not putting all his energy on me, or she is not putting all this energy on me. Then maybe this person's changed now. Maybe, he or she has got something else going on. He's got something, and if you give that impression that you've got something else going on, it's like knowing a secret that someone else wants to know, then your ex is going to start gravitating towards you, because they'll be thinking, what does he know that I don't? What does she know that I don't? And drawn to wanting to rediscover who you are and find out why you're so happy now, why you're so comfortable with yourself, and why you suddenly don't care as much about what they think. And then you can, start that relationship from a healthy balance, a healthy foundation, a healthy place, so you're not just kind of like lopsided, sort of thing. And when you do that, you have a much, much better chance of making the relationship work. So that is my video tip for today. If you want to know more helpful tips and more videos, free videos on what you can do to get your ex back and regain their respect and their love, I suggest you go to my website, which is in the description below, and I'll talk to you more there. Okay, see ya.